Yeah, I mean, got off to a really good start. The wicket, we felt like it was all right, but when towards the back end of our batting innings, we felt like it might have been going through the top a little bit, and hard to get a swing on it. So we feel like the wicket maybe got a little bit tougher, and then our bowlers, when they put it in good areas, very hard to score off. We put a lot of pressure on New Zealand up front, and I reckon potentially Conway is a big out for them in that situation too. I think that was almost the perfect start for us. Unfortunately for him, hope his thumb's all right, but he's the kind of guy who can guide an innings through and bat to the end and make that really difficult. So that made it a lot harder for New Zealand. But yeah, I mean, we put the pressure on them with the ball early.
This performance came off the back of a couple of expensive outings for you. Did you look into those two games too deeply coming into this one? Did you change anything coming into this one, or was it just the life of T20 cricket?
Yeah, it's. I mean, those situations that I have been put in, I really enjoy them. Bowling to Andre Russell in the 19th over, under pressure, I thrive off that situation, and I never really look back. I always look back and think maybe how I could have done it better, but I'm never one, and I hope I never become the kind of person who wants to steer away from that kind of contest. And then same as the first game in Wellington, put under pressure by Ravindra, played really well, and my attitude's always the same, to think about how I can potentially get out of that over, or even get a wicket to change the game. And I really enjoy those situations. I never regret, putting myself in that situation. I feel like, a lot of guys might feel like, that's not the position they want to put themselves in, but I always want the ball in my hand, and I love those situations. I love learning from them, and if I had the opportunity again to bowl to Dre Russ in the 19th and bowl that over and do it again, I'd definitely do it.
That Wellington game was always been a struggle on that, particularly with the short square boundaries. Is it a better option for you bowling on ground like this, where they're trying to hit you straight, and those are the short boundaries that they're targeting?
Yes and no. It's all situational. I mean, obviously put under pressure in that first game, bowling to two lefties on probably a better batting wicket than this one. And then the situation that I was in this game was, we'd got early wickets. Their middle order was put under pressure. They actually had a longer tail than they probably wanted to. So it played into my hands a bit. I could attack guys. I could defend myself against Phillips. The wicket was definitely more suited to me here. I felt like, if you got it down the seam and ripped it enough, there was a bit of bounce and a bit of turn, and then even when you bowled out the front of the hand, there was enough skid there as well. So this wicket definitely suited me, but the game situation, it was a lot easier for me tonight as well.
Did you think 174 was below par? What was the move at the halfway mark?
It's really hard to gauge the mood of this team, to be honest. Like, we're all very chilled out. The situation of the game doesn't really matter. We know, how we want to go about it when we get out there, and it's really hard to get a read of the mood of our team. It's always, everyone walked out there ready to get in the contest and have a bit of fun and whatever, really. So couldn't read it.
I was just going to ask you just about June's World Cup, because that's the next live fixture now for Australia, given you've wrapped up the series. Where does the World Cup sit in your head? Like, has it been burning in there for months, or are you just taking it series by series, or how are you thinking about June?
Yeah, it's a long way away, so hasn't really been in the thought patterns too much. I mean, excited for it. T20 World Cup in the Caribbean is going to be a good time. But yeah, I mean, it's been a long season, getting towards the end of cricket season now almost, our season anyway. So yeah, just, it's nice to win this series, and then hopefully get a little bit of a break after this one.
Because Australia, I think, are world number 4 in the ratings, which doesn't mean much, but you're carrying genuine form in now as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the rankings don't mean too much to us. We wouldn't say a compromised team, but we've added depth to our team in the last few series as well, with young guys coming in and getting opportunity. And then the West Indies series, almost at full tilt, and then this series a full strength team, and we're playing really good cricket. So we know, our team is a strong team, and if we play good cricket on our day, then we'll beat most teams, and be the same during the World Cup. We're excited for that one.
Did you have a good view of Wadey's catch, and did you think he was going to get there?
Had a great view actually. I was at mid-wicket. I was probably meant to run for it, but backed away from it. It was a great catch. Probably one of the best ones I've seen from a wicketkeeper like that. But Wadey's an unbelievable athlete. Always has been. Got a lot of power in those little legs. So not many other blokes probably get into that one, but he's fast, and it's a good catch.
Adam, Glenn seemed to have some issues with the commentary in his earpiece when he was facing you. Did you pick up on that at all? Any thoughts?
No.
Right. You've played a bit of cricket in the Caribbean, the short form cricket. What sort of tracks are you expecting over there? I assume not to see anything like you've got out there tonight. Do you know what looms?
I've played a little bit over there. Played a couple of CPLs and a bit for Australia. I think it's going to depend on what time of day you're playing. I feel like during the day they're going to be low and slow, and then the same might be said at night time as well. They can be low tracks. They can get quite wet at night as well, so can slide on potentially. So I don't know. It's going to be suck it and see, I think, during that World Cup, and we're not sure what to expect in that one.